Hey there YouTube, Squint here. Today I reached into the bag of locks to pick one and I got the Bill Bacardi number 77. Pretty wide open keyway. Key works super smooth for a challenge lock. You can see the bitting on here. Yeah. Bitting's real good. Let me zoom in for you a little bit so you can see it. Number one is definitely going to be a pain. Definitely going to be a pain in the butt. But let's see if we can get it in the vise and get it opened up. Alright. Got that. Let's see if I can. I'm going to use, this is a little bicycle spoke type. Bottom of the keyway tension. It's got a pretty wide open keyway. So I'm going to try to use that. Never used it before. Okay, get that in the vise. Actually, let me make sure the lock still works. Still really smooth. And today I'm also going to use a different type of pick than I usually use. This is, I think it's called a half dent from the Sparrow's launching kit. And yeah, let's see if we can get this thing picked open. I know it's going to be a wild ride, that's for sure. So everything Bill Bacardi makes and sends out is definitely fun. So we'll see if we can get this one opened up today. Get you guys focused in, zoomed in, angle you up just a tad bit more. There we go. Alright, so let's get this half dent in there. I think it's what it's called, is a half dent. I'll have to look it up, let you guys know. But it's out of the Sparrow's kit. Alright, nothing in the back, pretty springy. Couple clicks out of 3, seem like 3 of them. Click out of 2, I think. I must have overset it. Go ahead and reset and try again. Okay, a couple clicks out of 5. Gave me a small rotation on the core. Two clicks out of 3. Click out of 2. Nothing out of 1. Yeah, I must have overset something. Oh, okay. 1 was overset. Awesome. So number 1 is definitely going to be an overset trap. I got about 3 clicks out of 5. Click out of 3 again. 4's bound up. 2 clicks out of it. 1 more. And 1's overset again. Alright, 1 just dropped. Okay. So I can see what kind of game we're going to play with 1. Alright, small rotation on the core from 5. Couple clicks out of 4. Alright, after rolling around on 5, it finally gave way and gave me a small rotation on the core. Feels like 2's bound up. It's either 2 or 3. Okay, that gave me another small rotation on the core. Touched 4, gave me a little bit more rotation. Feels like 2. Yeah, that's definitely an overset. Alright, so I've got a good setup on 5. It gave me a nice false set. And then I get up here 2. It's definitely bound up. It's 2 or 3. It's got a weird spring in it though. It may be 3. It's definitely got a weird feel to it. Like strong. How can I put it? Like a, I don't know, like it's got a strong pushback to it, you know. One always oversets. Okay, 5, couple of clicks there. 3, about 3 or 4 clicks. You guys could hear those. It has, like I said, it has a distinct feel to that pen. I don't know how to describe it. I might have put it up there too many times. Let's see. Alright, I got a couple clicks back on it. Not enough. That was a big click. Maybe that was a key pen dropping back down. Let's leave it at 2. Big click out of 4. Big click out of 2. Overset 1. 5 is definitely set. 4 is set. 3 may have one more in it. There was 3. Feels good now. Couple clicks out of 2. When I did that, overset 1 again. One set, 2 set. Something's overset in there. I think 3 is, I don't know. Alright. There we go. Nice rotation on the core. Had to lighten up my tension a little bit. Which one is it? Come on. I loosened up my tension just a little bit. I went from light tension to super light tension, if that's a thing, if you understand what I'm talking about. You don't really hear the clicks from the pens anymore. Pen 1 overset again. Okay, it sounds like I got 4 set. Maybe just overset. got a nice rotation on the core, touched 5. Touched 4, gave me a little more rotation. Touched 5, gave me a little more rotation. Well, at least one's not oversetting on me every time. See if I can get a little bit thicker pick up in there. Roll these around so maybe I'm not getting up high enough. No, that definitely just overset. There we go. Wow. All right. So I finally got that sucker open. That's cool. Awesome. I'll tell you what was going on, or what I think was going on. Let me angle you down a little bit so I can go ahead and start this gutting. You guys can see it's open. What I think was happening, I was out of the wrong, let's see. I've never seen a real tear piece like this. All ready to go push the button. Looks like a pin is there. And I can push it through. Does that come? Oh, yep, that's coming out. Okay. Alright, let me see. Hopefully this doesn't spring out on me. Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. What I think was going on was, number one is definitely oversetting me, and so I set 2 because I needed to get it up out of the way, and then I went back and hit 3, 4, and 5. 1 has definitely got something going on, but it was either 2 or 3, pin 2 or 3, that it's got something weird going on with it. Something with the spring. It's real heavy. And it was being a pain in the butt, but then number 1 was definitely oversetting. So, alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, you can definitely see that everything needed picked. You can see that number 1 pin is a pain in the butt. Definitely some work in the core. Let's go ahead and get these out. Alright, 1 super long pin. 2 standard. 3 is caught up in there. It looks like it's all undercut. 3 is a short standard. 4 standard. 5 standard. So everything was standard. Well, I guess number 1, it's got a reduced diameter top. Everything else is standard in there. You can see the core. Looks like there was threading in 2, undercut in 3, 4, and 5. So threading in 2, 1 looks regular, 3, 4, and 5. Nice work, Bill. You guys can see the shininess on those undercuts and the threading. Alright, let's see what he had up top. Get this out of the way. Tweezers. Alright, number 1, standard pin. and I'll get the springs out here in a second. 2 is a, looks like a serrated spool almost. 3, my goodness. Yeah, 3 is definitely a, oh, one spring's popping out on 3. Oh, there we go. That looks like a pin, that looks like a spring from a pin. I've never seen a spring that long. That must have been what I was saying. One of those pins was definitely feeling rather weird up in there. So definitely number 3. I'll show you guys that here in a second. Let's get the last 2 out. I got a spool in 5. No, those springs want to come out. And a serrated type spool. He's got work up top too. See if I can get these springs out. Steel spring in 5. 4. It's got a threaded chamber up there. Alright. There's like a little copper spring. I pulled 3. 3 was super long. Oh. That looks like it came out of 2. A little short copper spring in 2. Let's see, number 1. Number 1 is down in there. Number 1 does not want to come out, so he may be in. He may be. I don't want to pull him too hard. Let's see. He's got threading, and it looks like 4 and 2. I don't see anything in 1. Definite threading in 4 and 2 and 4 up top. The spring is. It might have been caught when he slid this thing back on there. But it looks like a little copper spring in 1. I don't want to pull too hard and mess it up. So, alright, let's get you guys focused in so you guys can see the pins. Here's the key. Zoom in. Alright, you guys can see here on 1 was a standard key pin. But does have a little bit of reduced diameter in it, so you guys can see on the top of it he's kind of reduced the diameter on top on that key pin, so that was the only thing different. Then he's got a standard on up top. It had a copper spring in the Bible, but it doesn't want to come out, so I don't want to pull it. Standard on 2, nice little serrated pin in 2, and copper spring standard in 3. This is it's a real long spool in 3, but look at this spring. This spring is ridiculous. It's like a pin. It's like a spring from a pin. That's what it felt like. It definitely had a different feel to it, and it's probably the longest spring I've ever seen in one of these locks. Standard in 4. It's a spool type serrated in 4. Copper spring, standard in 5, and then a long, real long spool in number 5. So number 3 and 5 are almost the same. This one's a little thinner, and then looks like a steel spring. So, all right, guys, that was Bill Bacardi number 77. It was a fun lock to pick. Definitely number 1 is a pain in the butt, as you can tell by the key. Yeah, it was a fun lock to pick. Number 1's definite overset trap, and did its job because it made me jump around all over the place. But hey, we got it picked, we got it open. I appreciate you guys watching. Please pass on my channel to anybody that is looking to start out, because that's definitely what I'm doing, is starting out. Love to help and show you know, what these locks contain and the craftsmanship that these guys are putting out. So I'll be on to the next lock. Thanks for watching.